Hello and welcome to India Today NE. Today we have with us BJP national spokesperson and also Nagaland in charge, Mr. Nalin S. Kohli. Welcome to India Today NE.
Thank you so much, Afrida.
So election is nearby in Nagaland. As you were in charge of the state, we have observed that there has been certain controversy going on between the BJP party as well as NDPP, as the Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patton have demanded 50-50 seat sharing. So is it resolved or is still going on?
No, that's a non-existent story because on that, as you are aware, there is already an understanding which has been formalized, which existed earlier, which is a 20-40 ratio out of the 60 seats, 20 with the BJP and 40 with the NDPP. And the same is continuing now. In fact, those are views, personal views, but there's no controversy and there is no problem in the party. I think that it's a story that people are trying to build all the time, but it doesn't exist. Everyone is together and there's clarity in the party on it. And the NDPP and the BJP are committed to that.
So the peace talk, as you can see, is still going on. It has started during Narasimha Raoji's time in 1997. Then Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji has talked about uniqueness of Naga in 2002, but still going on. Are you expecting a solution this time?
I really can't comment because that's part of a framework agreement. It's handled by the government. The party or we in the party don't really look at it, Afrida. So it is really up to those who are involved in it to give you more details about it.
Now the Chief Minister of Nagaland, Nephew Rio, have requested Home Minister Amit Shah regarding the civil flag. Is it happening?
Again, that is a matter related to the peace talks. It doesn't really fall into the scope of my work. My work as a party in charge of Nagaland is on the political part of seeing how we work within the alliance, how we prepare for the elections, how do we go to the people and tell them about the good work done by Prime Minister Modi's government in the centre, what has specifically been done for Nagaland, how in the government we have worked to bring development to ensure that Nagaland also joins the national mainstream in terms of becoming a growth engine. So that's part of our work. And of course, serving the people. As you know, that currently is a period when we have our Seva Pakhwada, which is the period starting from Prime Minister Modi's birthday up to 2nd October. This 2 weeks or a fortnight, we serve the people because under Nadda ji, our party president, we have made a focus that the party cadre must serve the people also. If you recall in COVID, crores and crores of food packets, face masks were given by the party karyakartas despite the trying times. So we believe that we should be function as instruments of change, helping the people, serving them and keeping that spirit of Pradhan Sevak, which is from that aspect at the center, continuing in the party with that message and through the government, our activities.
मुझे पता चला है कि कोर कमेटी का जो मेंबर्स है आज वहाँ पे पीस टॉक में इनवाइटेड नहीं है. जो पीस टॉक दिल्ली में अभी हो रहा है वहाँ पे इनवाइटेड नहीं है. व्हाई इज इट सो?
देखिए ऐसा है, पहले तो
सर आप इंचार्ज हो, आप बीजेपी का इंचार्ज हो फॉर नागालैंड स्टेट. यू कांट डिनाई दैट क्वेश्चन.
हाँ, मैं बीजेपी पार्टी का प्रभारी हूँ, जिसको इंचार्ज कहते हैं अंग्रेजी में, नागालैंड प्रदेश का. लेकिन मैं भारत सरकार का नुमाइंदा नहीं हूँ. I am not a member of the government. I am not a party to the peace talks. Those who are part of that process, you must ask them. वो आपको बताएंगे. Talks को लेके प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने खुद उसमें सिग्नेचर किया है. ये बात चल ही रही है और काफ़ी समय से चल रही है. कई चीज़ जो है भारत सरकार ने रखी है. कुछ चीज़ों मीडिया से हमें जानकारी मिलती है, अलग अलग जो संगठन है उनके क्या विचार है. लेकिन मैंने आपसे पहले कहा, देखिए मैं एक प्रभारी होकर मेरी जिम्मेदारी पार्टी के कार्य के लिए है. मेरी जिम्मेदारी सरकार के कार्य की नहीं है और वो उचित भी नहीं है. बिकॉज द गवर्नमेंट हैज इट्स ओन मैकेनिज्म. इट हैज identified the people who are part of that mechanism. Those people understand all the aspects of it, and in a sensitive situation, peace talks which involves the government of India, which involves the party to the peace talks, the chief ministers involved, Y. Patton ji, our deputy chief minister is there, others who are involved in it, they know the right things and they will be the correct persons to give any comment on it. If I give it's coming from an idea and I'm not, and I shouldn't. I understand that responsibility, not pass a comment which is not based on definitive knowledge.
और एक बात सूत्रों से पता चला है कि नागालैंड का पिस टॉक तो का सोल्यूशन निकल गया. इट इज़ बिकॉज ऑफ द मणिपुर बाउंडरिंग स्टेट एंड लॉट्स ऑफ थिंग्स आर गोइंग ऑन, कि इसके लिए अभी कोई सोल्यूशन नहीं निकल के आ रहा है. ऐसा है क्या?
मैं कभी भी ऐसे सूत्रों के आधार पे बातों को नहीं मानता. जो औपचारिक है, whatever is official, that alone has to be taken, because in any source based information there could be an interest which is not based on fact. भाई मैं अपने आप को एक सूत्र बना दूं, या if I say I am a source and I give you a piece of information that may be not based on the correct facts, that may be based on my own agenda, that may be based on me trying to give an aspect or a view without knowing the entirety. So therefore you are, as a journalist, entitled, and you must speak to a lot of people, which is the job of a journalist. But for me, I will go by the official line, and the official line has not brought out anything of this sort. Secondly, I don't think this is a matter of Nagaland and the talks, whether we should bring in other states, etc., and all this. That way, if the government is going to speak about it, or the interlocutors, or those who are present in the peace talks, they are the right people to comment on it.
कांग्रेस का देखा जाए तो भारत जोड़ो जो चल रहा है, इस पे आपका क्या कहना है?
कांग्रेस पार्टी को पहले अपने आप को जोड़ना चाहिए. मतलब देश की जोड़ने की बात तो अजीब है, बिकॉज द बीजेपी understands that ultimately if there was a division of India, it happened because of the great grandfather of the Congress leadership. Secondly, leader after leader is leaving the Congress party. So where is the need to actually, India is united. Where is the need to again unite it? If anything, there is a need for the Congress party to apply its mind to uniting itself. And he would do well, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, in actually doing so. And look at the controversies we've had in this few days of this so-called Bharat Jodo Yatra that they've said. You know, manicured pictures to send out a communal agenda. Then you have seen additionally, Mr. Rahul Gandhi not going to the house of a martyr. You've seen Congress workers beat up others and a poor vegetable vendor. एक गरीब आदमी से पैसे ज़बरदस्ती वसूल करना ये देश को जोड़ने का काम है क्या? तो इसका जवाब तो उनको देना चाहिए.
आपने बोला कांग्रेस खुद को जोड़े, बाद में देश को जोड़े. कहीं ना कहीं ये भी दिखा,
देश को नहीं जोड़े, देश जुड़ा हुआ है. कांग्रेस अपने आप को पहले जोड़े, और वो भी अगर वो जोड़ना चाहे तो हमारे को क्या लेना देना है. कांग्रेस जोड़े ना जोड़े. In fact, you should see our Chief Minister of Assam, Mr. Dr. Hemanta Biswa Sarma. The other day I was watching one of his interviews, I think on your channel only, where one question was asked about the Congress party's leadership, and he had said, how is the Congress relevant? I mean, the Congress party by its own actions has made itself completely irrelevant. So these are only probably mechanisms for the Congress to sort of create a discussion about itself. But what is their agenda?
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Kohli, for joining us today.